Sean Lewis, I gave my initial reaction to this yesterday on this YouTube channel, so you can go check that out under the San Diego State Aztecs playlist that I have, or go to videos, scroll down, you'll be able to see it. Sean Lewis, there was a long article press release that was put out by San Diego State about all of the experience that Sean Lewis has at Kent State and under Deion Sanders and his stops at Syracuse and Bowling Green and Eastern Illinois. J.D. Wicker put out a quote here in the press release. Lewis is 37, and here is the quote from Wicker. I am thrilled to welcome Sean Lewis and his family to San Diego State University. He is a coach with immense talent, and I'm looking forward to the excitement that his teams are going to generate at Snapdragon Stadium. His approach, emphasizing academic and life skills opportunities, are equally important and will complement the student-athlete experience. A lot of great offensive numbers. I'm not going to read them all to you. That there's a lot of numbers there, but you can go read that on San Diego State's website. Sean Lewis spoke to the media today at Snapdragon Stadium, and I'm sure there's some other side interviews that will come out from other media outlets. But from the press conference part that I saw, some things that I got impressions from this was, one, this dude is tall. He's like 6'7". I think that's what J.D. Wicker said on the Darren Smith show earlier today. My goodness, that guy is a mountain over J.D. Wicker today, just hovering over him. This guy, he kept talking. He kept talking without taking a breath. So he can definitely do that. And some of the stuff that he said, I think, were definitely talking points that, like, J.D. Wicker and San Diego State made sure that he said. Connecting himself to Don Coryell and bringing the Air Coryell brand of football to San Diego State. And go get your tickets now, because you're not going to be able to get them. Fans need to get tickets now because there won't be tickets available soon with the product we're going to put on the field. Like, that was probably a talking point that needed to be put in there, because we know San Diego State has had a ticketing issue with how many fans have been at Snapdragon Stadium, especially this past season. Well, I mean, when the product's not good, the fans, they're not going to spend $70, $40. I saw a lot of $70 tickets for the upper deck at Snapdragon Stadium for, like, San Diego State against Nevada. So the price, it's not just this new coach coming in that's going to sell out the stadium. You need the players, you need the quarterback, you need the offense, you need excitement, you need wins. Show San Diego State fans the wins, and then they'll show up. Also got to lower the price as well. Just because they're winning doesn't mean it's okay to have the prices be, $70 for upper deck tickets and think that you're still going to sell out the stadium when fans can go watch it on television, right? So hopefully, the ticket prices are better. But what he said, it was positive about San Diego State, obviously. Essentially saying how this job was a no-brainer for him. San Diego State, best group of 5 job out there, was something that he said during his press conference today, telling Charger fans, if they're looking for a team, this is the team to come root for. It's like, I mean, yeah, I like you saying that. And, like, yeah, this is going to be an entertaining product, fast, obviously, exciting, right? Bringing excitement to San Diego State and all that. But, like, the Chargers have been gone for a while. I think San Diego State, they're passionate San Diego State football fans. Sure, will there be some fans that are going to hop on if this ends up being successful and it's fun to go watch games and the offense is scoring a bunch of points and there's a good quarterback in here? Yeah, more fans will show up, and maybe some fans that weren't following the program will hop on, that live in San Diego and don't really have, like, a college that they root for. But really, what it's all about is winning. And obviously, this press conference, it was going to be a lot about the excitement, the flash, San Diego State, and exciting, best group of 5 job out there, going to try to go win championships. And he mentioned the CFP, the College Football Playoff, because that's expanding, I believe, in 2024. So the highest conference champion in the group of 5, they will get a spot in the expanded college football playoff. So obviously talking about that. We knew that's what was going to happen. I didn't have a problem with things that he said here. For me, it's going to be obviously about the actions. What is the offense going to look like? What's the coaching staff going to look like? Are you going to win games? Right? I think what's the realistic expectation here? I think get back to the top half of the Mountain West. You were in last place in the Mountain West this past year. Get back to the top half of the Mountain West, find a quarterback, make things more exciting. If you're losing games, but you scored 30 points, hey, that's an improvement from this past season. So finding improvement. I'm not saying that they have to go make a New Year's Six Bowl next season. Some of these expectations that you might see out there might be unrealistic or, just emotionally based off of what, this hiring and what they've read and what they've heard and all that. But this program, I'm not. I think that this hire, it's interesting. It's offense. It's appealing. I think that it's refreshing. Not trying to disrespect Brady Hoke or Rocky Long, but bringing in an offensive guy, bringing in someone that's 37, it's different. I think that can be refreshing to Aztecs fans. So we'll see. It's a wait and see. Just like I said yesterday, regardless of who they were going to bring in here, it is a wait and see. Expectation wise, I think we should expect this team, like I just said, to turn it around. Not saying that to be the winners of the Mountain West champs, but turn this around. Have a winning record this next year. Show us something, and then keep building on that. And then we could, really start making some things happen here at San Diego State. And if you want a consistent, uh, packed stadium, win games, be exciting, because that's not what this was this past season. That's not what it's been these past couple years at Snapdragon Stadium. In the first couple years, it has not been the Aztec Stadium. It has been San Diego Wave Stadium, and deservedly so, because San Diego Wave has made the playoffs back-to-back years, home playoff games. They were the best team in the NWSL in the regular season this past year. They've got Alex Morgan and Naomi Gurma and Kaylin Sheridan and Sophia Jakobsen and Abby Dahlkemper and Jaden Shaw, and I'm going to leave people out. I'm sorry. And Casey Stoney leading it. Like, there's a reason for fans to show up to those games. Didn't feel like there was a ton of reasons to show up to these San Diego State games.